relax, buddy. All right, so we're going to talk about the 5-12 roster update. Came out a little early this week.
On a Thursday instead of a Friday, right?
They switched. They just started switching to Fridays, and they drop one on a Thursday. I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, you know what? Let them put it out whenever, as long as it comes out once a week. I don't care when it comes out.
Yeah, but then it makes the show on a Monday seem a little dated because it's going to get changed in a couple days.
No,
It was better when this was
good.
like fresh and new. But now
It's always fresh and new, TJ.
But now we've had time to digest it, which is nice.
Yeah, and one of the, I think some of the big changes, the big bumps, the Yelich card, Rizzo going up a spot.
A lot of silvers became golds this week.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Rondon, how many? Rondon, Fowler, Quintana, Odor, all became gold this week.
Odor, nice little bump in the right-handed power from 62 to 70. Wonder why.
He's got a mean right hook.
Yep, he does.
I had a couple guys in this that I wanted to call out, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Number one, the Robinson Cano. Got a nice bump to contact versus righties. Obviously, not really a budget play. But if you had him on your bench and you were kind of not super happy with him, it might be worth going back to check out because he got +8 to his contact versus righties. And what was it? +19 to his power versus righties.
Yes.
As well as a 8-point bump to his vision, bringing him up to 70. He's going to be pretty nasty. Only thing, he actually took a almost 20-point drop in his discipline, which kind of sucks, but...
Yeah, but discipline, at the very least, for online, discipline's not going to affect too much in terms of playing other users, thankfully.
Yep.
But that being said, what I found funny was a lot of people bought the Cano before the roster update, and then everybody sold him the morning of, and his price went down. Like, if that's another thing playing the market, always be on the lookout around roster update time for prices to jump and drop for no reason.
I was trying to get him for like $9,000 last Monday.
Yep.
And I think I had like a high buy, and now he's just skyrocketed since then.
Yep.
With that little roller coaster that he took in the middle. Actually, I can't see it on the screen, but it's all right. Next guy I wanted to point out was, as you said, Christian Yelich.
Yes.
He gets his contact bumped up to 90 versus righties, 76 versus lefties. 10-point bump to his power versus righty, bringing up to 52. Still not great. But when you have 90 contact versus righties, as we said, contact breeds power.
Absolutely. Won't hurt you in the field. Actually, really good in the field. Decent speed. His steal rating up to a 51 makes him a perfect, possibly two-hitter for you. Yeah. His contact being as high as it allows you to do a little bit with left and right, being able to go opposite way for you. So definitely a perfect two-hitter behind a fast guy like a Crawford or Ichiro.
Next up, we got Brandon Belt. He got a nice bump to his contact versus righties, bringing him up to an 83. A little bit of bump to his power, +2 to his power versus righties, but a +11 to his power versus lefties, bringing him up to a 67. I think I was using him, or is there a flashback version of him? No, I think I was just using him in a battle royale, and he was a pretty nice card. Actually, I liked hitting with him.
I appreciate you updating your pronunciation of Royale.
I don't like it, but...
I know you don't. That's why I appreciate it. And pretty soon, we're going to be having ThatSportsGamer playing Battle Royale with cheese.
No. Next up, a guy that we've been talking about, and if you're working on a budget team, definitely go out and get Steven Piscotty.
Oh, yes. So, and again, our guest last week, Paul Sporer, talked about him. Great hitter against lefties and righties.
Yep.
Has above average power against both. 79 contact versus righties, 82 versus lefties, 77 clutch, and will not hurt you in the field. You can put him in either corner outfield spot, and in a pinch, you can put him at first base.
They even give him a secondary position of center field, too, which is nice.
Yes, and the other part of this is he's not done rising. He's still tearing the cover off the ball in real life. So,
and the last one, remember when we said contact breeds power? Throw that completely out the window. Bringing up my boy, Chris Carter, who I love. He got a 4-point bump this week. He gained 7 to his contact versus righty, bringing up to a monster 49.
Yes.
His power versus righty went up to 93. Power versus lefty up to 88. Uh,
That
so if you want to just take you want to just take 26 vision, so you're not probably not hitting anything. But if you want to take a chance on a righty bat off the bench for 300, and you can probably get him for 350, Chris Carter's your play.
anyone that wants to go to my Twitter page, this man, I will never question this man again. A few days ago, I had a battle royale game where I had a home run robbery in the fourth inning, and the bottom of the fourth, it was Chris Carter bomb, and then lefty. Oh no, Chris Davis, and then Chris Davis, another high power, lower contact guy. Bombs all over the place, just bombs walking off. It was great. I'll
Yeah,
never question him again.
I did my what was it? My true 162 2 years ago now. Chris Carter was my first baseman / DH, and he just like wrecked house. He hit like 230, but I think he hit like 48 home runs.
Yeah.
Shorb63 in the chat wants to know what's a good threshold for clutch.
Good threshold for clutch. You want to look at something over 75 for a major upgrade. Anything over 60 gets an up. I think it's 60 that gets the upgrade, but 75 is where you start really noticing guys on base. And just so you know, clutch has twofold. Clutch will help you when you have runners in scoring position, but it also helps you in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. In battle royale, the way I understand it is it will help you in the 3rd inning, or the 3rd inning further. So take everything in a regular 9-inning game and divide by 3, obviously. So if you have a high clutch guy, not a bad idea that if he's a decent hitter, but high clutch is his main rating for you, maybe throw him in the bottom 3 of your lineup and try to get him on base that way.
Excellent. Yeah, I need to focus more on clutch. I don't think I do, and I feel like that might be hindering me a little bit.
You still have to have the ratings to hit. Like if you have a clutch guy that's got 30 contact, he's still going to be a 30 contact guy. But you'd be surprised how often you go, wow, that guy really just got a great hit for me, and then realize his clutch is like 80.
All right. So I feel